You might be a little shocked, but I was so happy when I went to Miami and I was riding around in an Uber and none of my drivers spoke English because I wanted to practice my Spanish. So I got a 2 for 1. I got a ride to where I needed to go and I got to practice my Spanish for free. But if you are a rideshare driver and you say to your passenger, maybe a tourist, from somewhere who doesn't speak Spanish, no English, you are losing out on higher ratings and better tips. So in this video, we are going to practice phrases that you need to know if you are a driver. And this is also helpful if you're a passenger, if you're a tourist, because these are the questions or the statements that you should know to expect when you are in a ride share vehicle. So today I'm going to share 25 phrases that you should know if you are a driver or thinking about becoming one for a rideshare app like Uber or Lyft. And hi, if you're new here, I'm Gabby, the founder of Go Natural English, where I help you to become confident and fluent in your English speaking. So we'll start with some basic phrases. These are going to feel very easy. But if you're a more advanced English speaker, focus on intonation, focus on pronunciation, and just practice along with me. Let's have some fun. So let's start with hi, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These 3 greetings are more formal and they're perfect for if you are working in tourism or for a rideshare app. Are you Gabby? No, I'm Gabby, but when you get in a rideshare, they usually should ask you if you are the person who they have on their app. Nice to meet you. Welcome. So please repeat these after me quickly. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Are you John? Nice to meet you. Welcome. If you want to add to this, you can ask, how's your day going? Or how are you today? Okay, next, you're going to confirm the ride. So whether you're a driver or a passenger, I feel like this is always a good idea, especially if you're going somewhere time sensitive, like the airport. Whenever I take an Uber or Lyft to the airport, I always confirm when I get in. I always say, we're heading to the airport, and the driver will confirm. But I don't know, maybe I'm a little anxious. I just want to make sure we don't end up somewhere else when I need to catch a flight. So ask, where are you headed? This is the same as where are you going, but it's more natural. Where are you headed? Is this the correct destination? Is this the correct destination? Can you confirm the address? Can you confirm the address? Are we going to, and then say the street name. Do you have a preferred route? Sometimes drivers will ask you if you have a preference. I just usually tell them, let's go with what the map tells you to do. So if there's confusion, you might need the question, can you show me on the map? Or let me check that. Or let me double check that. During the ride, you may or may not enjoy small talk. I think it depends on who your driver is and how you're feeling in the moment. But sometimes small talk is fun, especially if you want to practice your English. So this is a great way to get a 2-for-1 when you're improving your English fluency. Use these rideshare opportunities as a chance to practice your English for free. As the driver, you might want to ask, is the temperature okay? Or are you cold? Are you hot? Or do you want the AC on? Ask about their preferences, like, would you like to listen to music? Or do you want music on? Or if you're already listening to music, ask, is this music okay? You can ask some simple questions about them, like, are you visiting or do you live here? And if they say they're visiting, you might ask, are you here for work or on vacation? Are you here for work or on vacation? How long will you stay here? Or when did you arrive? You might make some comments on the environment around you, like there's a lot of traffic today, or there's not much traffic today, or the weather's great. It's a nice day today. If you have a problem situation, this is where saying no English will really hurt the experience because you need to be able to problem solve. And if you don't speak your passenger's language, you're going to have to rely on apps. But if you're driving, that can be really difficult, if not dangerous. So here are some phrases in English that you may want to use. If you don't understand what your passenger said, say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that, please? Can you say that again more slowly? Let me check the app." If in doubt, go back to the app. Say, "Let me double check the app." If you want to advise your passenger that there's some traffic, you might tell them, "There's some traffic ahead. There's a delay. We might be a few minutes late." And if something goes wrong, you might want to apologize. "I'm sorry about that." Or simply, "I apologize. Let me fix that." Or, "I'll find another route." Okay, finally, when the ride is almost over, use these phrases. "We're almost there." Or, "We've arrived. Here we are." Or, "Here you are." You might want to ask exactly where your passenger wants to be dropped off. For example, "Is here okay?" Or, "Let me know exactly where you prefer that I drop you off." To end your ride together, have a great day. Wish them well with a phrase like, "Have a great morning," "Have a wonderful afternoon," or "Enjoy your evening." One mistake that I hear English learners making a lot is saying "good night." And while it's not incorrect, it's not very common because we usually say good night right before we go to sleep. So it's just a little bit strange to say that. But you can say, "Have a good night." That sounds more natural. You can also say, "Thanks for riding with me. If you'd like, please leave a good rating." You can say, "I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the ride." And if you're not feeling confident about your English, remember, this is not about having perfect pronunciation or mistake-free grammar. This is about making your passenger feel comfortable, making the effort to make them feel safe. Because when you're driving someone around, that is important. And communicating in a common language is a great way to do that. So even if you only know a few basic phrases in English, start using them. And you can use more phrases from this lesson as well. If you have questions about more advanced phrases or how to make more conversation with your passengers, let me know in the comments. I will watch for your questions and I hope to help you more with this topic because as much as I love being able to practice my Spanish when I use rideshare apps, I want you to succeed in your work. And I know English is a big part of that. So thank you for watching and I wish you a lot of success in your work. Let's go and get it.